Hello friends, it is day 22. Today we're looking at Luke 6, 27 through 36. If you have not yet read this passage, pause the video and come back when you have. I had a hard time thinking of what to say in this video because it's so clear. Love your enemies and do good to people who have done bad things to you. And I could easily talk about it in broad terms and talk about how loving our enemies probably means that we don't get to kill them and drop bombs on them. But ultimately, this struck a more personal note. He says at the end that if you want to be like God, be kind to the ungrateful and the evil. And I mean, at my best, I am not mean to ungrateful and evil people. But I don't love them. I don't go out of my way to do good things for them. It's not like I actively hope that things will go badly for them, but I'm not rooting for good things to happen to them either. There was a man in a church I was pastoring who was not very nice. He made nasty comments to visitors and to family members about their hair or about the way that they were dressed. If he didn't approve of the music that was being sung, he would make a big show of standing up and leaving. At the end of the service, he would go out of his way to not greet me. He was a bully. And my response was, good riddance. I'm not going to be bothered by you. I'll always be kind and polite to you. But you're not going to get to me. You don't get the privilege of my anger or my hurt feelings. But here's the thing. If I loved him, it would hurt me that he was treating me that way. And that is not fun, because loving him wasn't going to change him. He was theologically convinced of his rightness. There was no changing his mind. And so loving him meant that I was destined to always be in a state of hurt. Loving people like that really hurts. And I can imagine God saying, yeah, it does, doesn't it? No one knows the pain of loving a difficult person better than God. And I've heard so many times in Bible studies the phrase, what does it mean to love your enemy? As if Jesus was trying to be mysterious. If Jesus said, love your spouse or love your friends, we wouldn't have to ask that question. We would know exactly what it means to love those people. What if it's not any different? What if Jesus really did mean be good to people who treat you horribly? I don't know, because I have a long way to go in this. But I have a hunch that if we can love those people, then we will have drawn near to a God who feels the same way about them and more. And if we're close to God, that's a good place to be. So may you find goodwill towards someone who has none for you. And in doing so, may you draw near to the God of love who can help you to grow and see people through the eyes of love. And may God bless you and keep you. May the face of Jesus shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the fullness of the Spirit dwell within you and give you